Hey there, if you've been looking for a new air fryer, then you're in the right place. Let's go ahead and see if this thing's the game changer that we've been looking for. We used to use a regular fryer, but cleaning the oil was a real chore. So luckily we got this air fryer sent to us to make a video about. The first thing I did on the air fryer here is I washed it out inside, and then I'm going to go ahead and run it for 15 minutes. They said there can be a little bit of smoke and stuff when you first run it. So before we cook our chicken dinner, we're just going to go ahead and run this and clean it out. This thing's pretty nice here. It's got a really nice sleek look to it. You can see there it's got a display here. Look at that. Look how nice that display is there. You got everything from French fries all the way over here to shrimp. We're going to cook up a chicken dinner, so we're going to go ahead and do the chicken setting. The first thing it says to do is to wash everything out. So I went ahead and cleaned everything out, and then it says to run it for 15 minutes, and then that will help burn off any of the cleaning stuff and whatever that was in there when they manufactured it. It may stink a little bit when you do that, but we can go ahead and run it there. We'll set it there for 15 minutes there, and then we'll just go ahead and hit the play button there, and we'll go ahead and let it heat up there. Alright, we got out our chicken here. We're just going to put a little seasoning on it and get it all ready to go. Got a little seasoned salt, a little onion powder, a little parsley, and then some chives. Got our little onions. Smells really good already. I'm just going to squish all that in there, and then we'll put it in the air fryer. Let's go ahead and put it down in there, spicy side down. Looks like there's lots of room in there. Now we can put the season on the other side there. So both sides will be seasoned. Getting it all seasoned up there. Yeah, all those spices and everything smell really good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try the chicken here, but you can't just push the chicken button because it won't do any good. So you have to push that little button there with the little squares on it, and then that'll change between your different settings there. And so then you just push that button and you go over to the chicken. And once you're on the chicken there, then you could look at your temperature and you see what it is there. It's at 400, but we want to be at 380. Alright, so we're at 380 there. And then we want to do, let's see, we're at, get our time down there. Down to 12 minutes. So you may be fine with just the chicken, but those little chicken breasts there, we want it to go a little bit lower temperature and a little bit lower time than the regular chicken setting there. Alright, we can go ahead and press play. Alright, so we got it going for 12 minutes here, and then when it's done, we're going to go ahead and flip them and do for another 7 minutes there. Alright, the timer went off here. We're just going to go ahead and flip them. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, with the air fryer, all the heat is coming from the top there, so you just want to flip them because the bottom's not going to be quite as done as the top there. But you can see how nice and crispy they look on the top. Those look great. So let's go ahead and flip them all over. And then most of the cooking was done with that 12 minutes, but we're going to do another 7 minutes and crisp up the top there. Or the bottom, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Rotate them there. Look at that. Oh, those smell so good too. Alright, we got them all flipped up there. Now we're going to put them back in and do 7 minutes. We want 7 minutes. We're going to do our setting here. Go over to our chicken. Get our chicken set up there. Then we're going to do our temperature here to the 380. And then we're going to do way down to 7 minutes. There we go. Now we're going to do play. And there it is. Almost done. Alright, it says it's done here. We'll go ahead and check it out. Oh wow, look at that. Those look great. Alright, let's go ahead and open one of these up and see what they look like inside. Oh, look at that. Nice and juicy there. Then it looks like it's all done inside. Really nice color in there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a bite here and see how it tastes. Mmm. Mmm. That's some good chicken right there. And that air fryer is pretty nice too. Yeah, look at all that chicken.